So hello, and welcome to this version of hand-to-hand combat. This is version 1.0.4. This is one of the more major updates because I've fixed a lot of the level streaming issues that were in the previous two patches. It's included a lot of these updates with the menu. Other than that, it's physics stuff, performance optimization, and then hopefully sometime soon I can work on gestures. So I'm just gonna play around with this some, maybe go over some features, and yeah. So the first thing is you can add and subtract stats. So no longer are you putting a point into a stat and then it's permanently there. It is adjusted however you want to play. If you want, your spells to be doing a lot of damage, set your intelligence to 20. If you want to punch a guy's body parts off, put your strength to 15. I'm gonna angle this camera so I can kind of watch him as he runs at us. So that's really nice, because you can change the game and play it whatever way you want. If you want to be really slow moving, if you want to not have to sprint and just set your dex to a really high speed, so you have a default walk speed. That'll allow a lot more flexibility. Another thing that I've changed is physics bodies on enemies and characters. They should be a lot more reliable now. So you can see if I kind of run into him, he bounces back. I'm gonna put my dex up a little bit so it's easier for me to punch him. But I interact with him a lot easier now. It used to be that I would run an update to check their physics state if they were close to the player, but I've actually put in enough performance optimizations that I can just, initialize the physics state no matter how many characters there are on screen. So yeah, a bunch of smaller updates have just been to, level streaming. As you can see, this whole upper area is different, and the way we load things in is different. So there's each different zones on this map, and as you enter or progress more towards those zones, those parts of the levels will stream in and load. That's really helped me in the editor more over than the performance in the game. And I'm just falling in slow motion. That's just what's happening right now. So yeah, that really helped me, at least workflow wise, being able to adjust things in the level and have that be an easy process. Another thing that I've done to the level is we're using a dynamic nav mesh now, which means that every obstacle that is in your path actually blocks the geometry of pathfinding for AI and stuff. So they'll be able to path around around walls and corners, through doorways, stuff like that. And along with that, there's also invisible patrol routes all set up. I noticed a lot that AI would just walk around, and I wanted them to walk around with purpose. And this actually changes it such that when you're in an area and there's a patrol set up so that people walk through it, it'll bring more people to that area, and it feels really good. So I hope y'all enjoy that. Another thing that I'm almost forgetting is snap turn. You can use the right joystick. Oh, if it's set up right. Oh, I may have to make sure it's set up right. But yeah, that'll be really easy to set back up. It'll snap turn you left and right about 15 degrees. I find it. I like room scale, being able to turn around and be able to use that. But snap turning, I understand. That's okay. Yeah, I think that's everything. Scratch my chin there as I'm thinking. I think that's everything. I'm gonna go see if we can fight this fucking Minotaur. Oh, look, there's all those dudes. Oh yeah, I also added sounds for when you punch them, and footsteps for everybody. those are hard to hit. Want to get some different abilities. I was just testing to make sure everything worked well. My favorite abilities are probably as followed. I think piercing shot is the best, combat ability. Also because it now. Oh, give it a sec. Also, you can come closer. So this is what I was talking about with the dynamic nav mesh. They're able to walk up these stairs now, which is really nice. So yeah, it's able to dismember people, which is, pretty fun. It also does really well against, destructibles. So you see all that stuff over there? It'll just blow right through it. This is just me, controlling the flow of time. So yeah, that's probably my favorite, one finger gun ability. I really like finger boom of and of itself because it has a really fast reload rate. Finger gun and finger stretch are good. Like, this is really comedically fun, but I find it just, it's not really enough damage. It can hit enemies multiple times, but it's very situational. So I'd rather, go piercing shot over, say, finger stretch or something like that. So piercing shot for one finger gun. I like any of these. I think this is the one I want. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So this one, when it overlaps enemies or, those blue walls or stuff like that, it'll slow down. It also travels a short distance and then explodes. Oh wait, no, that's a different one. This one explodes after doing a certain amount of damage. It moves slower than the other charge shot, not that one. This charge slot. I just like it. I like charge shot to be better. So that's the second finger gun. For the three finger gun, I honestly really like the energy orb one because it does a lot of freaking damage and has a destructible path as well. Aw, dang it, messed it up. You can also do this one. So yeah, that one. That'll just keep going for a while. So yeah, I really like also, honestly, dash is fun just because I can, like, give another movement input, which is great. So I'd probably say dash is my favorite three-finger ability. Obviously, it's light spear. Like, this is the coolest freaking thing I've probably made in this game. It's just a gigantic spear of light. I think. Yeah, I really like that one. That one's fun. I feel like Zeus or something. Yeah. Magic Missile actually does probably the most damage out of all the abilities. But Light Spear looks cool, so I'm gonna go with that one. For the Sigil, I think I got this fixed. Yeah, so this is Phantom Blade. It's one of the older melee weapons, but it's now a spell. You just, as long as you're gripping, it'll stay in your hand. Did it just shrink there? I feel like it did. Whoa, it did. Interesting. So yeah, I'd probably say that just because it's very versatile. You can just pull it out pretty much anywhere. Can you not? Get out of here. Sorry about that. Dude's just running up on me. Oh, as far as these abilities go, they're all really good. Like, can't beat having your fist as a shotgun, especially if you take the faster reloads perk. It does a lot of damage based on your int. And it does more damage closer range, like off at a distance it's less effective. Stretch punch is good, just like trying to knock people down. Also, I'm a fan of Gomu Gomu no Cannon, so that's really fun. Mega Hands is probably my favorite, to be honest with you. It's Sigil 1 open to Closed Fist. I have to wait for my cooldown to come back. Yeah, and that is huge hitboxes. Also, it affects all of your charge stuff. So my 3-finger gun shoot is 2-finger gun shoot. Anything that shoots a projectile, is a much bigger size. So that's great. Blast attack is the Kamehameha one. You have to close your hands near your waist. That one's fun. Lethal King is you punch someone and they explode. Actually, I like that one, so I'm gonna show that off real quick. One of my hands to shrink back to normal size. So yeah, Lethal King is punch somebody and then they explode. I kind of forgot I had 15 strength and like tore his torso from his limb, but yeah, that's what Lethal King does. Hand cannon's fun. It's like finger gun, but it bounces and it keeps your hand pose, so that's fun. Rocket Punch, if you're looking for like classic anime vibes, yeah, that one's always great. So each of these I control my right hand by squeezing and my left hand by squeezing, and it gets the direction of my controllers, which is really fun. So you can see, like, I can shoot my right one, and then I stop squeezing entirely, and then I have two versions of that hand, and then I can shoot my left one, stop squeezing, so squeeze right, squeeze left, and aim each independently. This is probably one of my favorite abilities that I've designed. Like, it was really simple, but worked out so well. Oops, sorry, shot the wrong laser. So yeah, that one's really fun. Yeah. I'm not really gonna stay with Mega Hands just because it's super effective. Obviously, on the rock ability, grappling hook. Grappling hook. That's a really easy decision. The fireball is actually really powerful. I'll see if I can get to an area with a lot of enemies so I can show that off here. Right here. Oh, forgot I had it. So yeah, the fireball scales with your intelligence. So the size and the severity scale with intelligence. Oh, it's a visibility thing though, so like it can't damage through walls, which is the only, I think, downfall of it. Yeah, that's a pretty huge fireball. Like it does more damage near the center. So yeah, that guy got kind of fucked. Trying to throw him at it, kind of. Not really work. Yeah, fireball's fun. I don't think it has much utility as grappling hook. Choosing grappling hook versus, you know, fireball, but it's a fun one. It's a fun thing. So yeah, I'd probably go with grappling hook. I like the movement option. Under hang loose, so projectile defense is actually a really cool ability. It sorry, let me take care of that. So it stops all projectiles around you, which is pretty helpful sometimes. But you can't defeat the ability to, you know, just do that with both hands and like, look, now I can fly. Like I can just fly now. So that turns it into like a whole new, you know, kind of. I don't have to stay down here with these plebeians, you know. I can fly around and do what I want. Like you're never gonna be able to touch me. I'm like a freaking god right now. And then shot his leg off at the end there. So yeah, flying is probably my favorite ability out of the hang loose section. Whoop. Oh, this guy fucked up. Gotta make sure it's in camera angle though. Oh yeah, I also changed it so that you have to hit the body in order, or the legs, in order to knock him down. So I was able to punch his arm off. It's still fine. But if I were to, you know, go knock out one of his legs, then he'll fall and he'll yeah. It's a change I forgot to mention. Yeah, I think that's everything. If you've stayed this long to the video, I'm gonna go fight a Minotaur. Correct. Correct. Oh, I don't know if I'm... I have to remove some of these guys, otherwise it won't spawn. Oh my god. Oh my god. So the spawn was in here, but there might have been too many AI on the screen at once. Something I can try doing is getting an experience orb for one of these flying orb things. Not an experience orb, an ability point orb. Hey, they're not dropping. Or I could go find a different one. Problem is there's too many AI on right now. And it won't spawn anymore until I get rid of a couple. Oh, you missed that shot, but it was a really good shot. Sorry, trying to manage the camera and play this game. Oh, I'm just gonna grab and throw myself off that. Oh, my capsule blocked me. bounce up. Oh. Come on, come here. Oh. I'll take that. Man, I don't know how long this recording is. Well, I'm gonna keep playing. I'm enjoying myself. Oh my god, the camera collides with the players. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Here's a sword guy. He's probably one of the only guys that can, like, actually kill me here. I'm gonna put this a little bit lower. Tilt it up. Does that look cool? We'll find out. I think there's a guy stuck in the wall over there, too. Come here. You're mine. Oh. That felt really cool. Don't shoot at me! That one's huge. He's very much dead. If you're not dead, I'd be so surprised. Sword guy's still a guy. This guy has a lot of health compared to everyone else, and he does a lot more damage. But I mean, he'll still die the same. Easy. Alright, well, I think that's all of it. Am I missing anything? No. Thanks for watching. Sorry we didn't defeat that Minotaur. I'm gonna go check again, actually. I'll spawn in if there's, like, enough. Yeah, there he is, there he is. Hope he's not fucking bugging out because of some weird volume. Yo, what's up with you? What are you doing? Yeah, there must have just been something there, right? Here we go. Ow. Oh, yeah, that does a lot of damage. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.